They're going to go 35 laps. Still a pretty good payday, $1,000 going to the winner. Again, we say treat this as though this were a regular Friday night feature here at Birch Run Speedway for the Mount Morris Auto Repair Modifieds. The B feature later on tonight, we'll treat that as though it's the Wheeler Trucking Friday Night Thunder Series feature event. That's what we'll do with that. And of course, the A feature, it's only the biggest, most prestigious race, modified race in the country here at Birch Run Speedway. So 35 laps the distance for the Racing for Miracles Modified C feature as part of the second annual Wheeler Trucking Downright Awesome Modified Race. This is the C feature. Your chief starter on the flag stand this evening's very special guest comes to us from Toledo, Ohio. Please welcome Mr. Adam Matthews on the flag stand here this evening. He's going to be wearing the cloths. Waving the cloths here tonight, a regular chief starter of the Flat Rock Speedway as well as Toledo Speedway. Gives him the 2 lap to go signal. So Scott Clifford, former 3-time track champion at the Owasso Speedway in the 86, alongside Dominique Van Wieringen in the 95. Van Wieringen, one of 2 drivers in the field this weekend that have made an appearance in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Back in 2016, 9th place in the points in what is now the ARCA Menards Series East. And what we told you we're going to do this all night. What we want you to do is we want you to get up. We want you to stand up. Come on, come on, come on. Get up. Racing for Miracles Modified C feature coming next. "35 laps is the distance. Pace car pulls on the pit area. It's in the hands of New Lothrop, Michigan, Scott Clifford, alongside York, South Carolina's Dominique Van Wieringen. The lone female racing this weekend here at Birch Run Speedway. On the big track, out of turn number 4, green flags out. We are racing. Dominique Van Wieringen jumps out of the early race lead in the 95. Scott Clifford riding his second field, now starting to sort themselves out. Steve Cronowet Jr. battles with Bobby Garms in the 3 machine. A lot of drivers not used to racing with each other. Drivers from all over the country. They still want to leave here with a little bit of pride and perhaps $1,000 in their back pockets at the end of this one. The battle for the 3rd and final podium position between the 3 of Bobby Garms, the 21 of Steve Cronowet Jr. But your leader, Dominique Van Wieringen. Cronowet takes a peek to the inside of Bobby Garms, but Garms with the momentum on the top side. Parker, Colorado's John Seeley now in the 5th spot in the 66 machine. Seeley, the 2021 runner-up at his home track at Colorado National Speedway outside of Denver. Right behind him, battle for 6, Randy Jaraneski, the 141. Kyle Mackey, the 18. Jaraneski goes to the inside, completes the pass for 6 out of turn number 4. Up front as the leaders make their way out of turn number 2. It is Dominique Van Wieringen out in front. Scott Clifford riding in 2nd spot. That Wheeler Trucking number 86. 5 laps completed, 30 laps to go. Van Wieringen continues to show the way. The former 2-time track champion at Springport Mid-Michigan Speedway. One of those titles coming in a modified, one and coming in an outlaw super late model. As she leads, former 3-time Owasso Speedway track champion Scott Clifford. Bobby Garms 3rd, Steve Cronowet Jr. 4th, John Seeley rounding out the top 5. Then you got Randy Jaraneski in 6th, Kyle Mackey 7th, Mike Weeman 8th, Chris Stark is 9th, Keith Grizzle is 10th, Austin Kreitz is 11th, and Zach Lopez bringing up the rear of the field. This time by will be 8 laps completed, 27 laps to go. It is Dominique Van Wieringen out in front, the 95. Clifford following in her tire tracks, running in the second spot. Bobby Garm in third in number 3. Steve Cronowed Jr., former 2-time Flat Rock Speedway track champion, second ever start behind the wheel of a modified. Running in the 4th spot ahead of John Seeley in the 66. South Carolina and Colorado sandwiching the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place drivers, all from Michigan. As York, South Carolina's Dominique Van Wieringen out in front. Then you got a whole host of Michigan drivers back towards the field, sandwiching one driver from Arkansas. Clean and green so far, 11 laps completed, 24 laps to go. Dominique Van Wieringen out in front in the 95 machine. Dominique Van Wieringen continues to show the way in the 95. Scott Clifford riding in second. Field now, single files that make their way around the 410 mile here in Bertrand, Michigan. Van Wieringen, no stranger to victory lane, having won several features nearby at Corrigan Speedway in Mason, Michigan. Her most recent win coming during the 2019 season at Corrigan Speedway. We talked about it earlier. She is one of 2 drivers who have competed in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. That one start came back on November 11, 2016 at Phoenix Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona. Same year she competed in what is now the ARCA Menard Series East. And Kyle Mackey goes around in turn number 4, brings out the first caution flag of the evening. A little bit of contact between Chris Stark in the 40 and Kyle Mackey in the 18 brings out the first caution flag of the evening. Mackey, infrequent competitor in years past here at Bertrand Speedway. Former competitor in the template late model division down the road at Auto City Speedway. Brings out our first caution flag of the evening. That Diesel Freak Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 18. 37-year-old driver from Imlay City, Michigan. As him and Chris Stark getting together, and Chris Stark, wise sportsman-like move. Tapped on his roof, admitted it was his fault. He went right to the rear. So a nice show of sportsmanship by Chris Stark in the 40 machine. Stark finishing 7th in points 1 season ago up at Kinross Speed Park. 2 feature wins back in 2022 at the Chippewa County Fairgrounds in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. "15 laps completed, 20 laps to go. It is double foul restarts. The leader in this case, the 95, but Dominique Van Wieringen has the option to choose in the inside or outside lane. Whatever lane she leaves open, Scott Clifford must occupy that spot. Everybody else lines up 2 by 2 behind him. And that is how the restarts work for the Racing for Miracles Modifieds. Chief starter Adam Matthews gives him the 1 lap to go signal. We're going green. The next time by Dominique Van Wieringen out in front. Scott Clifford 2nd. Bobby Garm third. Steve Cronowed Jr. 4th. John Seeley rounding out the top 5. They got Kyle Mackey getting a spot back in 6th. The 141 of Randy Jaroneski is 7th. The 0 Heath Grizzle is 8th. Mike Weeman is 9th. Austin Kreita rounding out the top 10. Then you got Zach Lopez and Chris Stark, the rest of the field. Dominique Van Wieringen, Scott Clifford lead the field into turns 3 and 4. Chief starter Adam Matthews, a green flag in hand, and we're back underway. And Scott Clifford trying to make that outside lane work in the 86 machine. Breaks the pass on Dominique Van Wieringen and takes the lead. Here comes Steve Cronowed Jr. to the high side of Van Wieringen. New leader, lap 16. It's going to be Scott Clifford in the 86. Steve Cronowet Jr. second. Van Wieringen slips back to third. Kyle Mackey got by John Seeley. Now he'll challenge Bobby Garms. Put Mackey in the fourth spot in the 18. Laps completed, 18 laps to go. You see the two flags in the hands of Adam Matthews. This time Bobby's going to give him the cross flag signal. We are halfway home. And they're racing for Miracles Modified C feature. 18 laps completed, 17 laps to go. Scott Clifford and that beautiful Wheeler Trucking number 86 continues to show the way. Battle brewing for second spot. The 21 is Steve Cronowet Jr. The 95 is Dominique Van Wieringen. Kyle Mackey, good recovery up the fourth spot. Bobby Garms is fifth. As he tries to keep John Seeley back. Heath Grizzle started shotgun in the field. The Draskell, Arkansas driver has worked his way up to seventh. Mike Weeman is eighth. Austin Kreitz is ninth. 20 laps completed, 15 to go. Dominique Van Wieringen trying to recover from the slow start there. She'll challenge Steve Cronowet Jr. for the second spot. Van Wieringen looking high, looking low, trying to figure out a way around Belleville, Michigan. Steve Cronowet Jr. Now Van Wieringen taking a peek to the inside. Cronowet with a momentum on the high side. Steve Cronowet Jr., 2014 Super Late Model Champion at the Flat Rock Speedway. 2006 Street Stock Champion also at Flat Rock. Trying to hold on to that second spot. And only a second ever appearance behind the wheel of a modified. Last weekend ran with the Midwest Modifieds Tour at Flat Rock Speedway. Said it was the most fun he's ever had behind the wheel of a race car. And that's after years of competing in a super late model. And Van Wieringen going to make the pass for second. Dominique Van Wieringen now in the second spot aboard that Durabike number 95. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go for Scott Clifford, the 86 machine. It's been a long time since Scott Clifford's gone to victory lane after a feature. Well, if we do see him in victory lane, we're going to have to ask him, but we're thinking dating back to the 1999 season, the last time Scott Clifford went to victory lane in a feature. The 56-year-old from New Lothrop, Michigan, continues to show the way. Dominique Van Wieringen solidly in second, and we got trouble. Bobby Garms spins it over in turn number 4, brings out the caution flag for the second time. Spoke too soon. Hopefully we didn't jinx Clifford. Because now on this next restart, Dominique Van Wieringen will be right there next to him as Bobby Garms turns it around. Over in turn number 4, the regular at the Onaway Speedway in both an Outlaw Super Late Model and a Modified, also a regular and a Modified at Kinross Speed Park. Turns it around in his first ever appearance here at Bertrand Speedway. The 32-year-old driver from up north in Sheboygan, Michigan. You're from Michigan when you can pronounce Sheboygan. You're from Michigan when you can say Sheboygan, Mackinac, if you can spell Mackinac correctly, depending on where your location is. Mackinac, there you go. Or Bois Blanc Island. Ten laps to go. Scott Clifford, your leader. So Bobby Garms looks to get a spot back. Upcoming next will be the American Trucks feature. As the Mason Burgess Title Agency American Trucks main event will be next. John Seeley being asked to go to the back of the field as Bobby Garms will get a spot back in 5th. Mason Burgess Title Agency American Trucks feature coming up next. 25 laps of distance, then we'll go into intermission before our pre-race ceremonies and driver introductions for the second annual Wheeler Trucking downright awesome modified race. We'll follow that up with a B feature, 50 laps. Then we'll close things out tonight with a Pure Stocks main event. Appreciate you tuning in on Road Trip Media in collaboration with Speed Sport TV. My name is Matt Preer from the Performance Racing Network alongside Randy Adam, the voice of Auto City Speedway. The Wolfman, yes sir. Although you're clean shaven today. What's up with that? Oh, you got a job. Oh, gotcha. All right. I gotcha. Hence the name Wolfman. I gotcha. Big welcome up in the booth to Owasso Motorsport Speedway go-kart superstar April Tabashevsky is here with us today. Said it right, didn't I? I'm the only one that can probably say it right. Her sister Taylor Tabashevsky, a great go-kart competitor as well in the old Midwest Indoor Racing Series back in the day. Good to have you here, April. Also, last night's compact feature winner down at Auto City Speedway, Jason Jones, hanging out with us up here in the ice box. Certainly appreciate it. Hanging out, tuning in with us. Out of turn number 4, green flag's out. We're back underway. Jones is a lot easier to say than Tabashevsky, just so you know. Scott Clifford, your race leader, and Clifford with problems in the 86. And the caution flag comes out. May have been a false start. So we'll try it. Yes, indeed. It was a false start. We'll try it again. So we'll try one more time. False start. So we'll try it again. Scott Clifford electing the outside lane that last restart. Chase starter Adam Matthews wants them side by side when they come across the start-finish line. "25 laps completed, 10 laps to go. Here in the Racing for Miracles modified C feature. So look at the field lined up back in their proper alignment. 10 laps to go. Here in the Racing for Miracles modified C feature. As mentioned, coming up next, Mason Burgess Title Agency American Trucks feature. 25 laps will be the distance. So get the 1 lap to go signal this time by from Chief starter Adam Matthews. 25 laps completed, 10 laps to go. One lap to go, signal being given. Also a reminder, race fans, tonight's 50-50 tickets, 3 for $5 and an arms length for 20. Proceeds for tonight's 50-50 going to the downright awesome race in Hurley Hospital. The winning ticket will be drawn by the $21,000 to win A feature winner later on tonight. Also, big thanks to the 09 Mid-Michigan Heat for their help with the 50-50 tonight. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Much better start that time for Dominique Van Wieringen. Van Wieringen and Clifford side by side for the race lead. Clifford on the high side. Van Wieringen on the inside. A little touch, little bump, little rub. Van Wieringen. But Clifford fights back on the high side. Give the lead back to Clifford. 9 laps to go. Clifford trying to make it work, but here comes Steve Cronowet Jr. in the 21 machine. Looking to make it a 3-car battle. Laps continue to click off. 27 and 8 to go. 3-car battle for the race lead. New Lothrop, Michigan, Scott Clifford. York, South Carolina's Dominique Van Wieringen. Belleville, Michigan, Steve Cronowet Jr. Has Bobby Garms and Cal Mackey battle for 4th. Van Wieringen all over the back bumper of Scott Clifford. Trouble behind the pack as Heath Grizzle able to keep moving forward. Austin Kreitzel with problems, got a crinkled up left rear. But up front, the battle continues. The 86 of Scott Clifford. The 95 of Dominique Van Wieringen. Van Wieringen trying to figure out a way around the new Lothrop Michigan veteran. Way high, coming out of 4. 5 laps to go, they're side by side. Van Wieringen completes the pass, give the lead back to Dominique Van Wieringen. Great battle for the race lead. Dominique Van Wieringen out in front. Good battle behind the pack. Mike Weeman and Keith Grizzle. Oh, Weeman and Grizzle get together, and turn number 2 brings out the caution flag. Mike Weeman and Heath Grizzle were throwing haymakers at each other down the front stretch, and results in Heath Grizzle being turned around over in turn number 2. Brings out the caution flag with 4 laps to go. Yeah, this is only a preview. We've still got the 100-lap A main and the 50-lap B main yet to go in the modifieds. So Mike Weeman being asked to go to the rear of the field. Tough break for the driver. Finished 3rd in points last year at Kinross Speed Park. First ever appearance here at Birch Run Speedway, like many of the mod competitors this weekend. So Dominique Van Wieringen elects the high side this time. As we'll get Heath Grizzle back in his spot. Mike Weeman in the black number 3 being asked to go to the rear of the field. 31 laps completed, 4 laps to go. Mason Burgess Title Agency American Trucks 25-lap feature is next after this. Yep. Chief Starter Adam Matthews gives him a long line to go signal we're going green next time by. Dominique Van Wieringen taking the lead back with 5 laps to go, but now she has Scott Clifford to her left elbow on this next restart. Steve Cronowet is 3rd. Bobby Garms is 4th. Kyle Mackey, a good run, in 5th. Heath Grizzle back up to 6th. John Seeley 7th. 14-year-old Austin Kreita in 8th spot in the orange and blue 13. Van Wieringen with a big jump, and that's not going to fly. We'll try it again. Van Wieringen trying to catch Scott Clifford napping. And Chief Starter Adam Matthews had no part of that whatsoever. So we'll try it again. Dominique Van Wieringen trying to score 1 for the ladies here this evening. The lone female competitor here tonight on day 2 of the 2nd annual Wheeler Trucking Downright Awesome Modified Race. This is a C feature for the Racing for Miracles Modifieds. Little game of cat and mouse between Van Wieringen and Clifford. The veteran out of New Lothrop, Michigan. Trying to get back by your race leader, Dominique Van Wieringen in the 95 machine. Van Wieringen, Clifford, much better start that time by out of turn 4. Green flag, we're back underway. Van Wieringen with the lead. Clifford is there. So is Cronenwet. So is Garm. So is Mackey. So is Seeley for that matter. Van Wieringen 3 laps away. 32 in. 3 to go. Dominique Van Wieringen continues to show the way, putting a couple car lengths between herself and the 86 of Scott Clifford. 2 laps to go for Dominique Van Wieringen in the 95 car. Van Wieringen putting all kinds of real estate between herself and the 86 of Scott Clifford. A white flag being displayed. 1 lap to go for Dominique Van Wieringen. Final time down the backstretch. The Racing for Miracles Modified C feature. She'll make her way into turn number 3. Come on, turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. Score 1 for the ladies. Dominique Van Wieringen, your winner. Scott Clifford second. Steve Quinoway Jr. third. John Sidney fourth. And the 3 of Bobby Garms comes home in 5th. Race, nice round of applause for the Racing for Miracles C feature. You thought that was good. We got 2 more modified features yet to go tonight. But score 1 for the ladies. Young lady, 27 years old. Originally from Amherstburg, Ontario, Canada. Now calls York, South Carolina home. Former 2-time track champion at the Springport Mid-Michigan Speedway. We'll give her a couple minutes. She's out of the car. Big hit again. Go over here, Dominique. Let's go over here. Dominique, outstanding job. Race fans, we mentioned it earlier, one of 2 drivers in the field this weekend with a start in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, and she just won the C feature, Dominique Van Wieringen. Dominique, outstanding job. Congratulations. You and Scott Clifford put on a battle for that win. Tell us about the run.
I thought I had it before the first caution. I thought this was my race. And then after that second caution, I bumbled that second restart. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever get back to him. So that caution saved me. But it was a tough race.
It sure was, and you were able to get back by the veteran Scott Clifford. We know you want to be in the A feature, but a win's a win, and it's been a while since you won a feature, hasn't it?
Yeah, I can now take the trophy to my office. It's been missing one.
Dominique, tell us about everyone that makes this happen for you.
First off, my friend and mechanic, John McNett. If without him, we wouldn't be here. My dad with Durabite Motorsports. My husband and my parents for their support. And my work for giving me the time off so I can come here and do all this lovely racing.
Race fans, your winner of the Racing for Miracles Modified C feature. Nice round of applause for Dominique Van Wieringen. Andy Adam, I see you up there. What's coming up next?